Hello and welcome back to the Newcastle United career on FM21. This is episode 3 and today we're going to be playing 3 games. We'll be playing against Preston in the Carabao Cup, Liverpool in the Premier League and Burnley in the Premier League. So this should be a pretty interesting episode. So in the last episode we played our first round of Premier League games, played against United and we also played against Aston Villa. We had a decent start of the season. As you can see, we beat Aston Villa here 4-2. Pretty good performance from the team. And I did say that I was pretty excited for the future. I will also point out that in the first episode I made a transfer with Emil Kraft. It was a loan. However, what I neglected to realise stupidly was that it was a loan to buy with a mandatory to buy clause, so he will probably be leaving us at the end of the season for about 3.6 million, I think it was. So really we're going to need to improve that right back spot because although we do have both Yedlin and Manquillo, the board did also point out that they wanted to improve that position. So I think in the new season, depending on how things go, I think that right back spot is going to be our main area of improvement. We just need to see how the season goes, really. It could prove me wrong, we could see massive improvement, but for now that's where we're going to improve. Just having a look at the injuries here, because we've had quite a few at the start of the season. So Fabian Schär, he's going to be coming back soon. He'll be coming back to the squad. Martin Longstaff's not too far away. I think the longest injury period is Andy Carroll with his torn knee ligament. So we should be getting a lot of our good squad players back. Martin Dubravka, 2 to 4 weeks, so we should be able to see him in the next episode, hopefully. Or the episode after, I don't know. Just having a look at the team week as well, and DeAndre Yedlin's made it in at right back. Really good performance against Aston Villa, apparently. So that might influence my selection a little bit. We'll just have to see what happens. Okay, so it's match day against Preston in the Carabao Cup. This is the team I'm going to go for. It's going to be a positive 4-4-2. We've got Mark Gillespie in goal. He's going to be our cup goalkeeper for now until Dubravka comes back, and then I'll put Dubravka in the main side and put Carl Darlow in as backup. We've got Jamal Lewis left back. I'm going to switch him to a supporting fullback. We've got Dummett and Lascelles defensive defensive centre backs. We've got DeAndre Yedlin in after his good performance against Aston Villa. Left wing, St Maximin, Shelvey, Hendrick in the midfield, right wing Fraser, and then we've got Josh Madger up front as an advanced forward, Callum Wilson as a centre forward. Sorry, a complete forward, not centre forward. This would be the team. Subs, we've got Darlow on the bench, Fernandez, Longstaff, Almiron, Manquillo, Hayden and Murphy. So this will be the squad that we go into this match with. I'm hoping for a win, fingers crossed. So we kick off at Deepdale. This Preston side, it'll be interesting to play against. We've got some decent players, like the likes of Ben Pearson. As Newcastle already attack, Lewis bombing up this left-hand side, put a cross into the box, and the keeper's had to force a save. Although it looks like it's hit the post, actually, not the keeper. That was an interesting shot. Preston's got a throw, plays it to their star man, Ben Pearson, but Alan St Maximin's won the ball. He's got to drive up the pitch. He's beat the defence. It's just one-on-one with the keeper. And he goes past the keeper and he puts it into the net. 1-0, Alan St Maximin. So he just wins the ball here and he just drives up the pitch, completely beats his defender. I had no idea what's going on. Instead of just taking the shot, he just simply takes it around the goalkeeper and just passes it into the net so casually. Madger's come deep. St Maximin's got to look to start something here as he runs at the defenders, tries to make ground. He's looking for the pass, but he's still got the ball. And he plays just a casual shot towards Hudson's hands. Fraser now with the ball. Again, we're using that counter-attacking style to get in the box. And St Maximin goes for the shot, but it's still blocked again. Finding it hard to break down Preston at the moment. Still 1-0. But we've got a throw in on the edge of their area. Hendrick's going to pick the ball up. He's been solid for us so far. Good ball over from Shelvey to Lewis. Can he ping it across the box? No, he hits the side netting. Still 1-0. Come on, lads. Half time here at Deepdale. We've put in a pretty dominant performance, although possession wise we've not had much of it. We have been a very counter-attacking side. XG, however, tells a different story. We've got an XG of 1.04, which is 10 times higher than theirs. So our attacks have definitely been a lot better. I think our attacks just too much for their defenders, the way it seems. But hopefully in the second half we could actually go and score some more goals and not have a tense situation where we could potentially draw or lose this game, I hope. Pretty poor throw from Preston there. And again, St Maximin's looking to run. He's driven it at the box. He could play a ball back to Shelvey, and Shelvey's gone for the shot, but it's blocked by a defender who clears it away. Really good play there from Newcastle. Preston are here, counter-attacking on the other end. Hendrick put in 2 challenges. They've still got the ball though, and they head it wide. That was an interesting moment for us there. Hendrick just couldn't quite win the ball off their attacker. Might be something to work on in training if that's the case, if he's struggling. With Fraser diving in with a challenge. That's how you do it, he says. The ball's still not gone out for a kick. It just hit the corner flag. Wow. Wilson's played a ball forward to Josh Maja, but it wasn't quite the right pass. A bit too ahead of him. Preston looked to start an attack. Hughes is going to look to run down this side. He's played a ball inside. He was looking for the 1-2, but Potts decided to hold back. Pearson now has got the ball. He's going to play it. They've had a shot. It bounced off the crossbar with Dummett clearing. That was a really close call there. Really good shot from Preston. Okay, I brought Mankiw on the pitch for Jamal Lewis, who picked up a little knock at the start of the game. I also brought on Almiron for St Maximin, who's almost just shown his worth by having a shot, having it parried away. Almiron's still yet to get a goal for us in this save so far. Maybe he can do it now. Shelby's going to whip a corner in, and Wilson's headed it back across the face of goal. Gillespie's going to look to kick the ball long. He's found Wilson. Nice little touchdown from the defender. He's going to look to put it in wide. He's went for a shot from such a tight angle. Callum Wilson, bit selfish there. Preston now putting up the ante. Hendrick with a nice slide tackle. It's finally worked out for him. Can Josh Maja now work something? He's going to look to drive. He's found Wilson, and Wilson's tapped it in, but the goal's disallowed for offside. This will probably be very close. Really good play from Josh Maja though. That is so incredibly close, my god. Can't believe that got disallowed. Fraser's played a ball through for Wilson now. And Wilson's had a shot, and again, Hudson has turned the ball away. Good save. Almiron's played a ball in for Wilson. Can Wilson actually do something here? Almiron's got the ball, and he's going to look to score, and Almiron has scored his first goal of the season for Newcastle. 1-0, 2-0 against Preston, away at Deepdale. Good performance from the guys. Just hope he can keep the clean sheet. Good ball in from Almiron. Wilson looks to take it to the touchline. He drags it back, gives it to Almiron, who then simply puts it into the top right. With a full-time 2-0 victory. Good performance from the guys. Jamal Lascelles receiving the man of the match award for keeping a clean sheet. 7.4. I think everyone played really well in this. Almiron obviously with getting his first goal. St Maximin also getting his goal. Really nice performance from the guys, but the next round of the Carabao Cup is going to be even harder now. When we'll probably come up against Premier League opposition. So it'll be interesting to see in the draw who we get. It appears that when St Maximin left the pitch yesterday after I subbed him off, he tweaked his Achilles, so he's out for 1 to 2 days. Oh, it's just so typical, man. Just all these small injuries that are just going to add up and add up. Smaller ones would get bigger and bigger and bigger like a snowball, and I really can't be bothered. Today is the day for the draw, Carabao Cup. We've got some big heavy hitters now that we could potentially draw. There's 8 matches. We've got Liverpool, City, Forest Green are here still in Barnsley. So we'll go ahead, view the draw. We can do it one at a time now, just because of the lack of teams. So the first 2 teams, Middlesbrough and Man City. You'd expect Man City to go through on that one. The next team, we've got Burnley against Newcastle. So not only have we got Burnley in the Premier League, we've also got Burnley in the Carabao Cup. Other draws, Leicester, Man United, that'll be a really good fixture. Everton against Liverpool, Merseyside derby, that'll again be a really good fixture. I'm rooting for Everton on this one. West Ham and Swansea, interesting matchup. I think West Ham might come out on top then again. Fulham, Tottenham or Brighton, that's going to be tough for Fulham either way. Forest Green and Reading, League 2 versus Championship. I think Reading will probably win that one. And Barnsley versus Watford, that again could be a very interesting lineup. Liverpool is the next opponent in the Premier League. I've decided to go for a defensive 4-4-2, obviously with the counter-attacking. Lines up with Darlow. We've got Lewis, Fernandez, Lascelles and Yedlin as the back line. They've been doing quite well so far. We've got Almiron left wing as an inverted winger. We've got Shelvey and Hayden. Hayden is the ball-winning defensive midfielder. We're going to need as much defensive ability as we can in the team, basically. Got Fraser keeping that right mid spot as a supporting winger, and then up top we've got Josh Maja and Callum Wilson. Liverpool's team sheet's in, and they line up with a very standard team, except Divock Origi appears to be up front with Firmino in behind, potentially. No sign of Mane. Have they sold him? He's not on the bench unless he's injured. They've got Ryan Bertrand on the subs bench. Yeah, that's an interesting sign from Liverpool, I must say. But other than that, the team looks pretty similar to how it would line up in real life. The back line especially. Midfield potentially as well. Going to go in hard on Mo Salah, even though he's diver. So that could end in many penalties. Got these fancy graphics as well. With a nice little lineup. I really like what they've done with the graphical sort of broadcasting package that's in FM21 now. It looks really nice and sleek. I think the whole match engine as a whole is a lot smoother. We've got the league table here. We're 7th with Liverpool currently in 2nd. Again, I'm not expecting much from the guys here. Just going to try. It's going to be damage limitation, basically. Dropping back to defensive, seeing what we can do. I mean, if we could snatch a point, I'll be more than happy. If we've got a win, that would be incredible. Corner here for Liverpool. They've got the likes of Van Dijk in the box, who's big and tall at the back post. Fabinho heads it wide. Origi's just done Yedlin, but good defensive work from Fraser. Fraser's been really good as a sort of defensive winger. Even though I haven't set him as that, he likes to put a challenge in. Nice little touchdown from Maja. Looked for Fraser. Fraser's going to look for a pass. He tries to pass it out wide, but Origi's intercepted. Looks like Origi's playing on that left-hand side, with Firmino looking for goal, and Darlow touching that away. Incredible little dive there. Little spell of possession here for Newcastle. Except Virgil van Dijk's just won it straight back. What do you expect? He's one of the best defenders in the world. I can't really, I'm not expecting much, but Jamal Lascelles putting in a nice challenge there. And Bobby Firmino with a nice strike from the outside of the box. Low driven to the bottom right corner. Not much Darlow could do about that. 1-0 to Liverpool. Origi did well to win the ball back there. Wijnaldum and Firmino linking up there really well. Lascelles tried to tackle the ball away, but it went straight back to Origi. He plays it to Firmino, and Firmino just places, it seems, the ball into the bottom corner of the net. As Darlow tries to play it wide, but he's given the ball to Mo Salah, who's found Wijnaldum free in the box. And Wijnaldum scored 2-0. It's not looking great now. We've lost our composure. It was a poor goal kick from Darlow, who plays it straight to Mo Salah, and there was no one picking up Wijnaldum until the last minute, but Darlow had already went to ground. It was a good finish though. Good clearance away. Josh Badger's now got the ball. He's got to look to push into space. He's beat the defenders. He's had the shot and it's went over the bar. Decent effort. Could have maybe looked to play in Callum Wilson for a nice little finish into in the box, but it didn't happen. Still 2-0. Origi's looking to drive. Origi looks dangerous in this, man. He looks more dangerous than he does in real life. With Trent whipping across, and a good save from Darlow. My God, look at the reactions on that guy. He's playing out of his skin. Half time here at Anfield. 2-0 down. We've been dominated in everything except possession. We've actually had more possession than Liverpool, which is quite unheard of, really. XG very much down compared to them. 12 shots to 2, 8 on target to none on target. We need to really step something up in the second half. So starting with the second half, I've put us onto a cautious mentality. I don't want us to sit back nearly as much now. I want us to actually try and get up the pitch somewhat and create stuff. With Fraser again putting in a challenge. Again, look at this. Good tackle from Fraser. He's just putting in the work. Absolutely incredible squad player. Salah and Firmino working a good goal here, but Darlow again saving our skins. He's keeping us in this game somewhat. Could be 3 or 4 goals down by now. Lascelles is going to look for a pass. He's going to play a long ball. He's found Callum Wilson. Still picked the ball up. Played Almiron, but no. Wasn't an accurate enough pass. He maybe shouldn't have tried to go for a through ball there. Instead played at feet or even had a shot. That would probably been a better option. With a bit of interplay between Liverpool here. Short passing. But Shelby's won the ball back. Can he start something? He's played a long ball over, but Van Dijk has just picked the ball up. Although he's played across to Almiron. He's taken his man. He's drove the ball in the box, but nothing could happen. The shot got blocked from Wilson and Maja couldn't follow it up. Thrown for Newcastle on the edge of the box. Nice good pass. And it's deflected in from Miguel Almiron. 2-1 to Newcastle. I don't even know what happened there. It looked like it deflected off one of our own guys, but it might have been in the defender. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So Yedlin throws the ball in. Wilson plays a nice pass across the box. And it looks like it actually deflects off Matip. You know, I've also brought Richie on for Fraser. I've switched Almiron to the right-hand side. Just because Fraser was absolutely knackered. Magi looks to find Callum Wilson, but the short pass wasn't quite good enough. But Liverpool look to counter at this end. Diogo Jota is just making a fool out of our defenders, but good tackle, good clearance. And that is the most typical Liverpool goal you will ever see. Cross from Alexander-Arnold, straight across the box. Jota is just completely unmarked, and Firmino just there to slot the ball in. Really well worked goal from Liverpool, but not good enough from Newcastle. Gomez is in a little bit of space here, a bit of danger, but a save on the line by Darlow. That was an incredible save again. Appears we've got a Newcastle free kick here. Matt Ritchie's going to take with his left foot. Can he bend it in? Decent strike, just wasn't in the corner, and Becker just picks the ball up quite easily. And he looks to play it long. So many long balls from this Liverpool side. Mo Salah's in again. Really good save from Darlow again. This man, I kind of feel bad that when Dubravka comes back, I'm potentially going to replace him. I don't know. I might keep him in the side and just see how it goes, even when Dubravka's fit. And that is full time. 3-1 to Liverpool at Anfield. Got lucky to score that goal with a good deflection. Kind of reminded me a bit of Joelinton's goal against Crystal Palace at the weekend. But there we go. 3-0 loss at Anfield. Just looking at the Premier League table now, after that defeat to Liverpool, we dropped down to 11th, which is kind of where you'd expect Newcastle to be. I said I wanted to finish 10th this season, if we possibly could. Obviously, it's only 3 games in, so I'm not expecting a great deal. But if we just look at some of the results here that have been picked up, Leicester are dropping points to likes of West Brom, Everton are dropping points to Wolves, Palace defeated City 4-3. That was incredible. And that was a massive second half effort. What else? I'm just trying to look at. Aston Villa, Sheffield United, you expect that kind of result, but yeah, that's quite a shocking result there from City. You seem to be dropping points there, all the way. They're in 12th. They're behind us, with the exact same record. So this season is already looking to be quite a good one. Yeah, another player's also made it into the team of the week. Carl Darlow for that performance against Liverpool. It was an absolutely incredible performance from Carl Darlow. Definitely the man of the match for us on our team, although we lost. Also, look how many Leeds players are in here, man. Got some shocking performances here in the Carabao Cup as well, as Middlesbrough knock out Man City and Fulham defeat Tottenham with Gareth Bale being sent off. So this makes our life a lot easier, actually. If we can get past Burnley, we can have a good chance of maybe getting to a semi-final or a final. Who knows? As I said, if we do plan on getting to the semis or quarters or final even, I said that in the complete wrong order, but anyway, we have to beat Burnley in the Carabao Cup. This is the team I'm going to go for. I've gone for a balanced mentality. I've got a backline of Gillespie, I've got Ritchie at left wing back, Dummett, Lascelles and Manquillo is the back 4. I've got St Maximin back in with Sean Longstaff, Hendrick and Murphy. Hendrick playing at his old ground. Hopefully he can cause a potential upset maybe by scoring a goal or 2. It'll be interesting to see if he celebrates. And then obviously up 2, I'm sticking with Maja and Wilson, and I want to build that partnership up, especially whilst Joelinton's still out. Joelinton's still out for a couple of days, so I don't know, maybe it's not worth building that partnership, but I do want to see Josh Maja sort of improve. So yeah, 4th round of the Carabao Cup. Let's go with the Mags. Unlike us, Burnley haven't really looked to rotate that much. I mean, they might have brought in Jay Rodriguez for Chris Wood, but other than that, their team looks very, very standard. They'll look to be playing a 4-4-2 against our 4-4-2. Star men will probably be the likes of Dwight McNeil and Ashley Barnes. On the bench, they've got some alright options. I mean, no one that could really change the game. I think Josh Brownhill's been quite impressive in real life. But other than that, I mean, Phil Bardsley's not going to come on and do much. Not really going to improve on Matt Lowton. So yeah, hopefully we can do some damage against Burnley here and maybe demoralise them for when we face them in the Premier League in the next episode. So let's go to the dressing room. I want to see a much better performance from the lads tonight. I know a 3-1 defeat at Anfield. It's not the worst result, but I do want to win games, and this is a very winnable game for us. Here we go, Newcastle and Burnley coming out of the tunnel here at Turf Moor. This kind of stadium in FM21 is actually quite reminiscent of what Turf Moor is really like. A very traditional English stadium. I quite like it. A lot of people give it stick. But hopefully we can put a marker down and say that we're not to be messed with here. As we have a throw-in from Manquillo. Murphy back to Manquillo. He's going to play it up the line maybe, or is he going to go for a run? He's gone for a run, Manquillo. He's going to look to play a pass into Maja. Magic St Maximin, who's had a shot and he's just dragged it wide. Interesting starting from Newcastle. Might take us a little bit of time to get into this game. Burnley are a very physical side, so we've got to expect a little bit of a battle. Good little passing play from Manquillo and Wilson there. Josh Maja's gone for the strike and Nick Pope picked the ball up. Not getting past Pope that easily. Nick Pope, I really do rate in real life. I think he should get more chances with England. Burnley throw. Barnes plays it out to Lowton. Lowton crosses it in. Dwight McNeil's gone down. Could this be a penalty? Waiting for the VAR check. Gonna be annoyed if it is. And it's a penalty. It's not what you want. Goodmanson's going to look to play this. And he's twatted it into the corner of the net. Burnley here are 1-0 up. It's not a good start from the boys. It's really not a good start here at Turf Moor. Burnley seem to be all over us here at the minute, especially given with that penalty. We don't look in very good shape as Rodriguez hits it straight at Gillespie, but Gillespie pulls off a pretty good save. We need to start attacking here, I think, so I'm going to switch us from balance to positive. Newcastle here play a good ball. Josh Maja's in. He's alone in the box, plays across back. Callum Wilson hits it at Pope. Pope pulls off a good save, back into the box. Westwood clears it away. That was a really good chance for us to go 1-1, but Burnley's defence had that covered. There's a lot of possession, it seems, from Burnley in our third. Cross in, Barnes, Gillespie saves. A lot of these shots at Gillespie haven't really been hard saves, but I'm just glad he's picking them up. That was interesting distribution though, and again Burnley are back off on an attack in our half. We seem to be struggling to get into theirs. Peters out wide on the left, crossed into Cork. Cork has a shot and save from Gillespie. Well done. Well done, boys, come on. It's half time here at Turf Moor. 1-0 down. 50-50 possession, but they've just had the cutting edge when it comes to our half. It's probably because we've rotated the squad slightly. Murphy on that right side might not be the best, but the only reason we're 1-0 down is because of that penalty that Manquillo gave away. So the game's still in our grasp. We just need to dig in and get something out of this game. Being very patient here, Burnley, looking for the open passes into space. Missed the tackle there from Sean Longstaff. Don't give away another penalty, please. Very patient play from a side which normally is very defensive and very counter-attacking. Very poor defending there from Newcastle, and Matt Lowton of all people has just went and scored. Nobody went with him. There was a massive gap at the back. Really poor from the guys. We need to step this up. See, they'd stepped out and just Lowton got into that space and just played it past Gillespie. Even if it was Darlow or Dubravka, no one could have done anything about that. Gillespie plays the ball long for Maja. But again, the physicality of Burnley is just too much for us. They've got taller, stronger players. They're just winning everything in the air. Again, look, Josh Maja's struggling, although he's gotten through. He's played a good ball to Wilson here, and Wilson struck the ball to the net. It's 2-1 to Newcastle. Okay then. We've got a game on here. Can we potentially get a result? Really good player here from Josh Madger to hold the ball. I was giving him a bit of stick here for not being stronger than the Burnley players, but he shrugged them off and he's played a really nice ball into the path of Callum Wilson. He's just absolutely smashed the ball down the middle of the goal. Got a corner here for Newcastle, St Maximin is going to put the cross in. Josh Madger, he's trying to nod it in at the near post. It almost squeezed in, but Pope was there to cover it. That could have been something. Burnley now play it wide to Lowton. Lowton's played a nice cross in, but Lascelles has headed the ball away. Murphy's going to look to start an attack here. Madger, everyone's trying to find Madger. Callum Wilson now on the edge. He likes to operate in this area. He's played it back to Murphy. Murphy's absolutely smashed the ball in the net. 2-2. Really well worked there from Callum Wilson. He didn't go down in the box when he felt contact. He stayed on his feet. He found the back pass towards Murphy and he's just absolutely smashed it into the net. Really intelligent play here. Peters fouled him. Found that pass and Murphy just takes no chances. Just goes for the near post with lots of power. And it's now 2-2. Newcastle are back in the game. So 3 changes have been made. I've brought Almiron on, Hayden on and Fraser. Quite attacking substitutions. I really want to get this win now. I don't really want to take it to penalties, although it will be interesting to see a penalty shootout in the 4th round. There's that long ball there, just couldn't reach his man. Hayden now with a tackle coming in, and Rodriguez shooting from range, but Gillespie has it covered. Josh Madger now on the counter attack. He's been tackled, but he's still got the ball. Richie's got the ball. Crowd sound's gone off now. Quite interesting, quite eerie actually. I don't like that. Almiron's found Wilson. Wilson has been fouled in the box. Could it be a last minute penalty? Ref's waiting for the decision. VAR checking. And he's given the penalty. Matt Ritchie's stepping up to take this, although it was Callum Wilson to win it. Can Matt Ritchie win the game? He slots it in the bottom left. Matt Ritchie, the hero at Turf Moor. First goal of the season. 90th minute penalty. Really good comeback here from the boys. Went from 2-0 down to 3-2, all in the second half. Burnley looking here to get something out of the game, but Fraser, being defensive winger that he is, he's tracked back, he's won the ball, and he's now looking to start an attack. He's looking to run, but he's tackled by James Tarkowski. But he's got the ball back. Ryan Fraser, he's trying to smash it past Pope. He should have tried to place it. Longstaff now. Plays it to Wilson, who's found Fraser, and Fraser's hit the ball in, but it looks to be offside with the official raising his flag. Goal's been disallowed for offside. Really unlucky. Fraser does deserve a goal from the work he's done this game. It's a really nice play here, but he is definitely offside. Nice little pass from Callum Wilson, a good finish from Fraser. Unlucky to be disallowed that goal. Full time here at Turf Moor, and we've won the game. XG, if you look at XG here, Burnley were just dominating the game up until we won that penalty. I mean, we got 2-2, but again, they were still on top, and our XG in the end overtook theirs. We definitely deserved the win in the second half of this game. Callum Wilson being the man of the match here with a 7.9, obviously scoring and setting up goals and winning penalties. So really good performance here from Newcastle ahead of the clash in the Premier League against Burnley again. After the game, Jamal Lascelles got carded. He's actually received too many yellow cards, so he's now going to be out of the next Carabao Cup match, which of course we're going to be playing because we beat Burnley. So we're going to be into the 5th round, which I think is the quarterfinals. That will be in the next episode, along with the rematch, not the rematch, the next Premier League game against Burnley. Form so far, we've had pretty decent results actually. I mean, we've played 3 in the Premier League, we've lost 2, won 1, but in the Carabao Cup we've got a nice little cup run going here, so hopefully we can look to continue this. In the next episode it will be Burnley in the Premier League. It'll probably be the Carabao Cup next round up. No, it won't be. No, quarterfinals. Yeah, so no, sorry. Next episode with Burnley, Leicester and Wolves, which will be a really interesting episode. Some really tasty fixtures there. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. Getting into the nitty-gritty of the season now. We're going to be playing, as I said, 3 games per episode. So the seasons will be fairly lengthy, but I want to include all the matches because that's the fun of Football Manager, seeing all of your tactics and all of your work in the background coming together on match day. Hope you've enjoyed. Drop comments about recommendations for signing up right back. I'll be looking at your suggestions. I'll be scouting them over the course of the season, as that's the position I like to strengthen. Hope you look forward to the next episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.